All right, here we are.
Yeah.
We're at the grocery store. One of the top items on your hierarchy, but the way things have been going and just met in the office, it seems like kind of, sort of ready to give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right, so today's expectations are in a few moments. I'm going to assess you a little bit how you're feeling. I can tell you're a little bit anxious. And then what we're going to do is then walk into the grocery store. You'll get a cart, okay? And then we'll kind of walk around a few spots that are a little bit kind of open initially, maybe like the produce section. I'll keep my distance a little bit, but one thing to remember is I'll be there to kind of coach you, help you with your thoughts, and remind you of relaxation techniques. And then depending how things are going, we'll then choose one of those aisles. As you know, they can get a little bit busy, and we'll then kind of walk through that and see how it goes from there. Okay? I'm not going to say too much more, just other than the fact that I'll be there to help assess your anxiety, work on some of your thoughts, and remind you of relaxation techniques.
Okay.
I think you're ready, but I want to just kind of see how you're feeling now. How would you rate your anxiety right now from 0 to 10?
I would say I'm probably feeling closer to like a 6 or 7 right
Okay,
now.
so 6 or 7.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now?
I'm really scared about how many people are going to be in the grocery store around us.
Right,
And I'm scared of having a panic attack.
right. Okay, so and I can tell it's kind of a busy parking lot here, so I
Yeah.
can only assume there's other stores here, but a lot of them here are for the grocery store. Let's do a prediction then.
Okay.
More specifically, how do you predict that this will go?
Well, I think I'll be okay getting the cart. I think I'll
Okay.
be okay. I'm more nervous about what's going to happen when I go down an aisle with other people.
Okay.
And how I'm going to feel in that moment. And if there's too many people, I think I'm just going to have to get out. I think I'm just going to have to leave.
Okay, so you feel good kind of walking in, maybe getting the cart and produce section, but if you're going on an aisle that's a little bit too busy,
Yeah.
right now your current prediction is I might start feeling some of those panic symptoms
Yeah.
and I'm going to get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, I completely respect that. I'm not going to even work too much on modifying that thought. As you know, we've had similar exposure situations where things have gone relatively well. I know this is a big one, but I like to do is just kind of, if you're ready to kind of give it a shot, I'll help you out if you need me, and kind of just see how things go from there. Does that sound good?
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right. How you doing?
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and grab the cart? How would you rate your anxiety right now, 0 to 10?
I'm feeling about a 7.
Okay, still okay. Let's. You want to keep moving forward then?
Yeah.
All right. Let's head on in. Go straight ahead into the produce. Okay, so you got a few things that you wanted, right?
Yeah.
But I noticed a little bit of anxiety, so I just wanted to quickly check in. We're still in the produce. You're doing okay, but I want to not make any assumptions to see how you're doing.
I'm feeling really, really anxious right now. And I think it's closer to like an 8
Okay,
right now.
okay. You're saying 8, but you're still, so far, it seems to be keeping it
Yeah.
together.
There's
What
a
would-
lot of people in here.
Yeah, there's a rush of people just came in here. What would you say your thoughts are right now?
I'm starting to feel lightheaded.
Okay, so that's how you're feeling. What else are you feeling?
I'm feeling anxious. My hands are getting like clammy right
Okay.
now.
Have you noticed your heart rate change at all?
Yeah, it's
Because
increasing.
I noticed you're breathing a little bit
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
And if you can, just any quick thoughts that you're having right now.
I'm just scared of having a panic attack in here.
So what I want to do now is just remind you of what we talked about, some of the coping skills,
Okay.
because you're doing a good job. I
Okay.
think this could be a point where maybe just taking a time to pause a little bit.
Okay.
If you can kind of slow down those thoughts and do a little bit of breathing on your own, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're doing that, I just want to remind you that, this is normal, right? For the fight or flight system.
Okay.
It's okay to have some of these feelings.
Yeah.
They will pass. And even though you may be having certain thoughts about having a panic attack, that doesn't mean it's going to happen, right?
Right.
And we did some other exposures like this, a little bit different but similar, and you did very well on those as well.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just if you want, maybe take another breath or two. You're doing a really good job. That's excellent. Okay. So how would you rate your anxiety now from 0 to 10?
I still kind of at the same pace, but I don't feel like it's increasing.
Okay. Okay. Let us then maybe just do another round of breathing here. Remember, it will pass. You've made it this far.
You're right. You're right.
Right. One more shot. What would you say it is?
Okay. I think it's maybe closer to like a 7,
Okay.
maybe a 6.
And that's okay. That means it's either stable or maybe it went down a little bit. And that's perfectly fine. So if you're comfortable, let's continue with the produce.
Okay.
I'll check in with you there, and then we'll see how we do.
Okay.
All right?
Let's do it.
Good job.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Lindsay, I noticed it got pretty busy down the aisle over there, and we just took a detour. And noticing you've been feeling maybe even a little bit more anxious than before in the produce aisle.
Yeah.
So I just want to get an assessment of where would you say your anxiety is right now?
It's getting up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm feeling like maybe a 9. It's
Okay.
getting. I
It's
feel like I'm about to have a heart attack.
Okay. So I was going to ask you what you're thinking, and it sounds like you're having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Or you feel like you're having a heart attack. All right. Now, I know you've been through some of these situations before. How many times have you had a heart attack before?
Never.
All right.
Never.
So we went through that before. You haven't had a heart attack before. Okay.
Right.
I notice you're using some of your breathing techniques, and that's working well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do you think you can give it a shot, or how you doing?
I really want to leave right now. I just
Okay.
feel so lightheaded.
Okay. And I completely respect that. And you are, anytime you want, you're able to leave. Could you do one thing for me, though? All right. Maybe, if you can. Remember, you've been experiencing these symptoms for about 10, 15 minutes. All right. This will pass. If you can, try like a minute or two before you leave. Is that fair?
Okay.
Try it. All right. I won't say anything unless you want me to, and just kind of let you relax a little bit.
Okay. This should pass. This should pass. Okay. Okay. This is gonna pass.
Okay.
Okay.
How would you rate your anxiety now? A little bit lower, still the same. It's okay if it is.
I think I'm going a little bit down, like closer to like maybe a 7.
Okay. Okay. Do you still feel like you need to get out of here right away?
I don't particularly like being here right
And
now.
that's okay. You don't
Yeah.
have to like being here.
Yeah, this is very uncomfortable.
Okay. But do you feel like you want to leave now? Or you still want to give it a shot?
I think I'm doing okay.
Okay.
I like having you here for
Okay.
right now.
For right now, right? Let's
Yeah.
focus on now, but that's good.
Yeah.
Reminding you how to relax and think through it a little bit.
Yeah, that helps. Okay.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Please. Good.
I think reminding me that I've never had a heart attack in the past.
Mhm.
So, based on that evidence, I shouldn't have a heart attack now.
Right. Right. And you're not right now,
Right.
are you?
Right.
Because you know that that's
That's
partially
right.
a normal
I just have
response
to
for your body.
Yeah, it's all in my head.
Okay.
It's just in my head.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Okay. One more time. Just bear with me. How would you rate your anxiety now?
I feel like it's closer to like a 6 or 7 right now.
And that's fine too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when we leave here, it probably won't go down to 0 or 1. And that's okay. Okay? So I know there's a few more things that you want to get here for your little dog Lulu.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. You want to just continue shopping?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
we'll be okay. Thank
Let's
you.
do it. All right. We made it. Here we are. You bought your groceries. You got through everything. You're looking like you're feeling pretty good. How would you say you're feeling right now?
I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like closer to like a 3.
Okay, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. So initially you said 6 or 7 when we were out here.
Yep.
Went up to a 7, 8, 9 while you're in there, and here you are now.
Yeah.
Didn't run out or anything like that, and you got a 3. So what do you recall what your initial prediction was when we were first standing by this car, or how it was going to go?
I really, really thought that I was going to have a panic attack,
Yep.
and I didn't. I mean, I can't believe that I got through that.
You thought not only that you were going to have a heart attack too. Did you have a heart attack?
No, I
No,
did not.
you did not. You thought that you were going to end up running out of the store, right? Did that happen?
I really, really wanted to.
Wanted to, right? But that's actually the really cool thing about this exposure is that
Yeah.
those feelings and sensations, considering all the past experiences you've had, is completely understandable and normal. And that's why we did the exposure. you notice the big difference was is that this time you had those really strong anxious physiological symptoms, right? And then those anxious physiological symptoms triggered some thoughts like I'm going to have a heart attack, right?
Yep.
And then you wanted to get the heck out of there. But the difference was this time you didn't leave, right?
Yeah.
You were cool enough to say, all right, Adam, give it a shot for a couple minutes. And that your anxiety went down.
Yep.
And then even though you were a little bit anxious to get a few more things and to buy the stuff, you seemed pretty cool, calm, and collected by the time you got out of there.
I just can't believe I did it.
Yeah, you did it.
I do feel pretty proud of myself right now.
You should be. I'm really impressed too. When you're considering where we started and where we are now,
Yeah.
we're almost there. Maybe a few more sessions left, but I think we're getting there. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, I feel like I can finally get my life back.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah.
So what I would recommend is, we'll spend a little bit more time later processing this, is that if you feel comfortable, all right, it's good that I was there, and you said before in there that you're glad that I was there.
Yeah.
That's okay to start. Eventually what you want to do is get yourself to start trying some of this stuff, just like you did with the restaurant and the menu a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
is to start doing this on your own, right, as well. Maybe if it's just your husband parking the car initially and waiting outside, and then the next time leaving, or just you coming here by yourself.
Okay.
And kind of see how that goes. So you've done a lot of work, so that would be kind of my homework assignment if you choose to do between now and next session. Okay, I realize our time's up, but what we'll do is when we come back next week, we'll process this a little bit more, see if you tried this on your own a little bit more, and we'll start talking about how we'll finish up with the last few sessions, because you've made a lot of progress, and I think you're almost there.
Okay,
Sound
great.
good?
Yes.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
It's good work.